Hey, welcome back to another lesson with Kal-El. Today I just want to show you how to minimize a window on Zoom. That way we can open up a web browser such as Google Chrome or maybe Microsoft Edge or Apple Safari. This will allow us to kind of be in a meeting and be using a different application at the same time, which is going to help us be a little bit more productive. So from the start, in the upper right hand corner, as you can see, I have a full window zoom. It's maximized. It's taking up my entire screen. I don't want that. So I'm going to go up to the right hand corner, and there are three options. I have this kind of little line here, which is minimized, and that will completely hide the screen down in the taskbar down here. I have this middle option, which looks like two squares touching each other, overlapping each other. It's restore down. That's the one we're going to be using. And finally, we have this X here, which is just closing the window altogether or exiting out the program. So I'm going to hit this. It's restore down. And as you can see, the windows got smaller. And now I can adjust it if I need to. If you, for some reason, can't find this, hitting the escape key, which is on the upper left hand corner of your keyboard, works as well. So now that I have my Zoom meeting minimized or a smaller screen, I'm going to go ahead and open my web browser. So in my case, I'm going to use Google Chrome. And it's set to Bing right now. I'm going to just make sure I change it over to Google. So as you can see right now, I have two different screens. There might be an instance where I want the screen a little bit smaller, or this screen a little bit smaller, this one bigger. So as you can see, my mouse, if I move the mouse over to the edge of the screen, you'll see the mouse change a little bit. So right here, as you can see, it changes to a left and right arrow. Once I see that, I can click and hold on the left mouse button, and then I can drag it left or right to make the screen larger or smaller. I can also do the same thing on the top and bottoms. Once again, here's my mouse. As you can see, the arrow, the cursor is going to change to up and down. If I click and hold on my left mouse button, I can drag it up and down and it will resize the box. Now personally, I kind of like a nice even split, so I'm going to split these to nice and even as best as I can, depending on what you want to do. So the next thing I'm going to show you really quick is how to set an alarm for our classroom. I'm not going to want you on Zoom the whole entire day, just because I don't believe your eyes should be on a laptop screen for 7 hours of the school day or however many hours we have. So I'm going to show you how you can set an alarm on your computer to remind you when it's come back to our classroom. So right now I have a Google search bar open, and here's your search bar, and I'm going to type in alarm. So set is spelled S-E-T, alarm is A-L-A-R-M. Finally, I'm going to say what time. So let's just say I'm going to want you back in the classroom at 9 o'clock a.m. I'm going to say put down 9:00 a.m. And so then I'm going to hit search. So as you can see, usually the first option is going to be something called vclock.com. I'm going to go ahead and set the one that says 9 a.m. It's going to take you to this website. It's going to tell you what time you set the alarm for, what the current time is. Yes, it is 1:31 a.m. when I'm filming this, and today's date. So when this clock hits 9 a.m., an alarm should go off to remind you, hey, this is the alarm clock, it's time to go back to the classroom. So let me show you what it could possibly sound like when the alarm hits 9 a.m. I'm going to hit OK. So when you hear that sound, it's going to remind you, hey, it's time to come back to the classroom, or hey, it's time to meet Mr. Lee for small group instruction, or hey, I have a meeting with Mr. Lee, I need to get back on Zoom. So that completes a lesson with Kal-El. I hope you learned a great deal today. Be sure to practice the skill. Can't wait to see you and tune in for the next lesson.